Body and Brain live coaching session for this week. We are really excited to be here and very happy to be able to connect with you. We are getting ready. I'm David Driscoll, and pretty soon you're going to see my co-brain master, Minjae Kim. He's just finishing something for Instagram so that we can connect with the folks on Instagram too. But how have you been? Comment, let us know if you're here, where you're viewing from, what you're up to today or what you're planning this weekend. Today we are going to be talking about how to sleep well. Quality sleep, how to get ready for sleep, why sleep is important. We've got a couple tips for you, so this should be very useful. Minjae has prepared some useful information. So yeah, let us know what you're up to, and then also you can let us know how you're sleeping. Are you sleeping well? Have you slept better recently or worse than before? Are you having any issues with sleep? If so, we want to talk about them. We want to address them and then specifically give some tips. Hello, Instagram as well.
Hello.
Welcome. I'm David Driscoll.
This is Minjae Kim.
Yep, we are the Brain Masters. We're here with Body and Brain for a live coaching session about
Deep sleep.
deep sleep.
So how about you? Did you sleep well last night?
Yeah.
And how do you
is it
feel
going?
now?
What happens when you sleep well the next day? How's your condition? And what happens when you don't sleep well? When you don't, isn't it uncomfortable if you don't sleep well? Everything is more irritating, harder to be active and enthusiastic.
Yes, when I have a good sleep, then without some great reason, I feel great.
Yeah, just
the next morning.
Better to be alive, right?
Yes.
So as much as we might prefer not to have to spend a third of our life sleeping, that's usually the case. At least 6, 7, 8 hours for most people. Our brain and our body need it.
Yes, if you are like most of us, then we sleep every night. So having healthy sleep is crucial for our overall health.
That's right. And many things can affect the quality of our sleep, which in turn affects the quality of our lives, especially if it's a chronic issue affecting sleep.
And I believe that most of you want to improve the quality of your sleep.
That's right. Here's the good news. There are things that you can do to improve your sleep intentionally.
So we prepared some tips how to improve the quality of your sleep.
That's right. Some principles and some practices.
Yes.
So let's see what kind of things. Well, first of all, if you have issues with your sleep, let me know if you already know what kind of things affect your sleep.
Right.
Like, does something that you do every day or not do affect the way you sleep? Or how about something you eat? Or things that you focus on and think about?
Yes. And the statistics shows that how much you are exposed to the daylight, sunshine, and also how about your food. Everything is related.
So have you heard of circadian rhythms?
Circadian rhythm.
So there's a natural kind of schedule inside the body that lets the body unconsciously know when to produce hormones to be hungry, when to produce the hormones for sleep.
Because we are part of the nature.
Yeah.
Right? We are following the natural rhythm.
And these days, some of our issues are because our lifestyle is a little bit disconnected from the natural daily rhythm, or at least it's more kind of variable than it was a few generations ago, and certainly thousands of years ago.
Yes, for some people, sleeping is so easy and they never have to think about it. But for other people, sleeping is so challenging and created lots of it's breaking their lifestyle, and we call it like insomnia to the things.
They can actually have a lot of fear and frustration. It can really affect the overall quality of life when sleep is not consistent and quality.
So some people, they wait for the bedtime, and to others it is kind of stress and
dreading it.
Lots of fear.
So let's take a look at some of the ideas of what we can do to improve our sleep.
Yes.
All right, so let's start.
Wow! I want to sleep like this, the cat.
Yeah. Don't you like? If you're on Facebook and Instagram, you can't see it. There's a very cute picture of a cat that looks like it's stretching and sleeping in bed.
Like this.
So if you have a cat, yeah, it's very much like that. So we're going to have to demonstrate everything. So If you have a cat, you know that the cat is very at home taking over your bed.
So what is our first tip?
First tip, yes, if you're watching us on your phone, it relates to you.
Put your devices down.
Yeah, unless you're watching healthy tips about sleep.
Unless you are watching us, it is exception. But other than that, you need to I hope you put your devices down, especially when you are in bed.
Why is this so important? Why is it so important to put the computer down, put the phone down, and not be watching a lot of stuff right before sleep?
Yes, because we want sleeping is about our brain.
It's about
Yes,
your brain, my brain.
yes, and we want our brain to take a rest, a deep rest. And we don't want, just like we have empty stomach before we sleep, and we don't want to stuff lots of information to our brain.
Yeah, actually, understanding the brain is a lot like understanding the stomach or the nutrition that we take in. Information is kind of the nutrition that the brain has to digest.
Like a food for the stomach.
Right. So one of the principles that we say is don't eat late at night. If you want more consistent quality sleep, don't eat right before bed because digestion actually takes a lot of energy to do for your body.
So the same thing can goes to your brain, so that we can say information fasting. So you want to have some time for break for your brain.
Yeah, so don't look at the phone, computer, don't watch something stimulating right before bed if you want a little bit more energy just to rest.
And also the blue light is not necessarily good for the brain.
Yeah, so our brain is trained to take in the sunlight, the blue light from the blue sky. That means it's time to be awake. We are diurnal. We are daytime active species.
Is that why you are wearing the red color shirt?
Yeah, I want to help you guys with less blue color, less blue light. No, that's not true. But the thing is that blue light stimulates hormones which tend to keep us more awake.
Alright, so put your devices down, especially when you're in bed.
That's right. Rest your eyes. What's next?
Remember that rest is important too.
Wow, this is like a baby's crib that we're showing.
Yes. Sometimes, especially when you have sleep trouble, then you might have this kind of thinking that, oh, I must fall asleep.
Yeah, actually, I used to feel that way if I was having trouble sleeping. I'd get very upset and frustrated. Oh, tomorrow's going to be so much more difficult because I can't sleep.
Yes, when you have that kind of mind, then you might have more difficult time to fall asleep.
Yeah, and you're certainly going to be more stressed.
Yes. So remember that even if you don't fall asleep, resting itself is very important too.
So actually, someone told me this a long time ago that their parents had told them, it's okay, as long as you're lying down in bed, it's like 70% of the same effect. And actually, since then, if I've had any trouble sleeping, maybe traveling, I've been comforted by that idea a lot.
Which will make you fall asleep better.
And even if you're not able to sleep, you'll at least relax better.
Okay, great.
What's next?
Next.
So how about you guys also? Let us know if you've had these experiences, how they helped you, how you feel about these topics.
Right. And utilize the hour before bed for meditation and relaxation.
This is really great. This is something that personally I've become much more consistent with, is that hour before bed. Even if it's a little late, I have to do some training for my body and mind to relax because I know that I'm going to sleep better.
Right. This is really important routine, daily routine. So why don't you do the meditate and relax our body and mind?
Yeah. So we are going to actually provide some tips, the kind of things that you can do for 20 minutes, for 40 minutes, for an hour even, before you try to fall asleep.
And also our next tip is connected with this.
What's next?
So make sure
hands and feet are cozy.
Yes. And then studies show that when your feet and hands are especially cold, which means less circulation, then you might have harder time to fall asleep.
That's right. And we know that if your hands and feet are cold, it typically reflects stress or a lack of comfortable circulation in your body.
And in body and brain practice, we call water up, fire down.
That is the optimal energy circulation and also temperature circulation in your body. If you want to feel comfortable and healthy, water up, cool head,
and
fire down. So if you haven't heard of this, there's fire, there's water energy, and in your experience, haven't you noticed sometimes you can have a hot head?
Hot head.
We know that term, right?
Oh, hot head.
Have you ever had a hot head?
Yes,
Yeah,
but I don't like it.
Yeah. Or you can keep a cool head.
Cool head sounds better.
So this is very familiar to us. Which one is more comfortable?
Yes. Let us know.
Keep it. Yeah. How about for you? Have you experienced that? And then we don't say that you get a cold belly, but we do say that you get cold feet.
And I also heard that I have butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah, butterflies in the stomach. Sounds like a beautiful image. Well, maybe a horror movie. Beautiful. But anyway, it's not good. But we do say on the flip side that you have a fire in your belly when you're really strong and focused and motivated.
Yes, so water up, fire down is a really important topic.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when you are stressed or anxious, then it is easy to get your fire energy go up and
That's
make
right.
your head hot.
So we say that the fire energy is created in the heart area, and then if there's not enough power and centeredness, mind and body connection, then that fire energy goes up into your head, and it's going to be very hard to sleep. So if you're noticing that you can't fall asleep, you feel racing thoughts, don't just think, oh, I have to stop thinking. Think also, I need to bring my fire energy down. And how do we do that? One of the best ways is by moving the body. It might be counterintuitive, but before sleep, moving your body can actually help you relax.
So we will later of this episode, and we will show some of the practice tips that you can do.
Yeah, so creating water up, fire down is essential. It's a big part of our body and brain practice. And there's a new book coming out about water up, fire down, this principle. Next month you can check. You can actually get the pre-order now. I think I'll try to share the link later.
Yeah, and these days the immunity is really important topic on everywhere.
Yeah.
And then having the self healing for your increasing your immunity, water up, fire down is really important.
Yeah, so we're going to do some tips, and then we're going to do a short guided meditation, and both of those can help you with water up, fire down.
And then our next tip.
What's next?
That is.
Keep a gratitude journal or do some gratitude meditation each day.
Yes. So
can this really help with sleep?
It really helps. It really helps.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because it is about perspective. You can find like bad things happen today before you sleep, which happens in many people. And then also in another side, we can say, oh, what is a good thing that happened today?
Yeah. And this kind of thing, if you're the kind of person who's, studying a lot, paying attention, if you're watching this, you're probably interested, how do I sleep better? How do I take care of myself well? You might know lots of things, but in my experience, the routine of focusing on gratitude, of trying to remember something to be grateful for, can really change your life.
So, for example, what are the 3 things that you feel grateful for today?
Yeah, I'm grateful for coffee.
Coffee. And I'm grateful for the people around me.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the technology to contribute and connect with everybody.
Yes, I'm grateful for the time that we are spending on YouTube now.
Yeah, I'm grateful that I have a good Brain Master partner here.
Me too.
So if you focus on these things, you'll start to feel a different kind of energy.
Yes, so why don't we focus our mind into the great gratitude?
This is a great thing to do at night before bed, because the things that you think about, the feelings that you feel, especially right before bed, those are like seeds that you're planting for your deep night's sleep.
All right, our next tip.
Try to ease your worries. Don't we always want to ease our worries?
Yeah, but especially because there's nothing that we can do when you are asleep about our worries. So remember that you have like 16 daytime hours to worry about things. So why don't you set those things aside when you fall asleep?
And as much as it might seem like just going through the motions, if you tell yourself it's the end of the day, I'm going to sleep, there's nothing else I can do about all of these challenges, your brain will actually listen to you at least a little bit.
Yes, it is all about training your brain. And then even if you feel uncomfortable, you might say that, you did a good job.
Yeah, give yourself that kind of support.
Yes.
So you are the person who's actually communicating and taking care of yourself. At the end of the day, tell yourself, Some people go as far as to say, this is the end of the day. I don't know really if I'll be here tomorrow, so I'm going to release everything.
If you don't support you, who would support you? So
Yeah.
keep encouraging yourself.
So that's a really simple one, but a very good one.
Yes. What is our next
Is that it?
one?
Oh, most important one for last. Good job.
Focus on your breathing.
Yeah. When in doubt, take a few deep breaths.
Especially you can do slow breathing, and also you can do exhale longer.
Yeah. The breathing is connected with our autonomic nervous system. It's the one thing that we can most easily control that directly affects the deepest layers of our nervous system.
Have you ever felt that you have this ongoing thought in your mind, and then even if you stop it, then it keep going, so you have no idea what to do?
If you're stuck in a loop of thinking like that, try to check your breathing. Most likely your breathing has become shallow.
Yeah, so without being bothered by the your thought, try to breathe slowly and deeply.
So that's a great one. So why don't we show some tips on how to prepare yourself with water up, fire down, how to make your breathing deeper and your mind more positive so that we can sleep well.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so what's the first one? Let's show our first tip, which is stretch your body.
Stretch my body.
So
yes.
I'm going to show this one first. I want you to just clasp your hands and stretch up. Take a deep breath, and oh, right away you can feel your condition. How about left and right? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you're watching this now, if you're able to, why don't you stretch along with us? You might start yawning.
Oh, I feel sleepy already.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
Don't fall asleep. We have more to do.
Because we are carrying lots of tension and stress around your shoulders and neck. So stretching, this is really easy one, but when you do this, then you can enhance the circulation of our body.
That's right. And then don't be afraid to kind of just go deeper into it. Stay there longer. Do a little side bend. Oh. Now, main thing is keep the core a little bit tight and relax. Try to feel the side of the rib cage as you breathe. And breathe out. So stable core, lots of energy coming down. If you're only able to go this far, if your arms can't straighten, that's okay. Other side, breathe in. Oh, feel the difference. Sometimes one side is different. Alignment, balancing the two sides is important if you want to sleep well and more comfortably. Ooh.
And also when you do this kind of stretching, then it will really help you to work on your intercostal muscle, which is between your ribs.
That's right.
So that will help you a lot with the breathing.
Another one I like to do is a little shoulder roll before bed. And that will help to loosen the upper back and kind of open up the chest for breathing. The shoulders and neck can often be tight. So do some shoulder rolls or do some shoulder stretches before you sleep.
So this is physical exercises, but it really helps your mind too. Peaceful mind.
So actually that's something to practice, is when you move your body, now rotate the other way. When you move your body, does your mind tend to think more? Or does it tend to relax more?
Actually, in my case, less thinking.
At first, more movement might stimulate your thoughts at first. But if you keep breathing, if you keep moving, I think you'll notice that your mind is a little calmer afterwards.
So we say three things together. Our consciousness, which means focus, and postures, and breathing together.
All together, those things affect our energy circulation and our brain waves, our ability to relax. So you might feel heavy. The main thing after these exercises, you might feel hot. Don't worry about any particular feeling. It's all part of the body changing its state.
How about you set aside even small amount of time before going to bed, and then having time to relax your body and mind.
So how about that? How about some stretching? One more I like to do for your neck. If your neck is tight, it's much harder to rest. So let's do a side stretch, bend the neck. Keep sitting up tall or standing up tall. Try to bring that ear down, breathe. You can even stretch out that opposite arm. And switch. Again, feel if there's any difference left and right.
Let me show you. You keep going.
Right. Good. And then how about coming to the center, chin up, So keep the chin up, keep the chest open, and really feel the throat. You might actually wiggle your jaw. Ah. Start to wiggle the jaw. And the chin down. Try to touch your chest with your chin. And rock your head left and right. And slowly make a full circle. Super slow. Now, if your neck feels really tight and heavy, that's good news. It means you're improving your condition. You're going to sleep much better than if you hadn't done this stretch. Breathe. And the opposite way.
I feel sleepy already.
Do you always feel sleepy?
Yes.
Ah, congratulations. Okay, shake it out. So, neck, shoulders, and spine. If you give that a little bit of a time to stretch, I guarantee you're going to feel a little more comfortable when you try to fall asleep.
And next, we can work more on our core.
Yeah, so energetically, the core is one of the most important places in the body. That's where we want the heat to gather.
So we can do intestine exercises and or we can do belly button healing.
So let me start with the intestine exercise, and you tell people, especially on YouTube where my head is cut off, you tell them what's going on here.
Yes, you can bring your belly forward and then pull your belly inside. In this way, you are like pumping the energy and blood, and you are making your core stronger, and in this way you can create water up, fire down phenomena.
Right, so already I feel a little bit of activity here, my lower back waking up, my abdomen obviously waking up. I can start to feel some strength and awareness, and starting to feel some warmth.
We are carrying lots of blood here, and also the guts are producing lots of good hormones, so stimulating this part is really important.
Yeah, you got to have guts.
Guts.
So that's really a part of that water up, fire down, that fire in your belly. This part of the body has to be active. If you're sitting a lot every day, it's normal for the lower back and the abdomen to become very stagnant and stiff.
And so you can do the intestine exercise, and also if you have this, then you can do belly button healing.
Okay.
Or you can do with your fingers too.
Why don't you stand up and show everybody?
Let me cut my head off too.
Yes, cut your head off, and belly button healing. So he's using the belly button wand. You can, as he said, use your hands, or you can use something not sharp, obviously. You want something kind of soft or dull that you can press and massage the abdomen. And so the belly button right there is a good spot. That's a very important energy spot with our vital energy connected to the belly button. You can also kind of angle it and feel a little different area. We say that if you angle it towards the left and press towards the right, then the right side of your body is going to get more stimulation.
And you can go to the other way.
And you can even move the belly button wand off of the belly button to a different spot on the abdomen and massage and just feel the difference. What's going on there? If you do this at night before bed, I think you'll notice afterwards a much more comfortable and relaxed condition as you try to fall asleep.
This is actually what I do every night in bed.
And I often do intestine exercise in different stretching postures to balance out the body and loosen up the body before bed.
Yes, having small routine and habit for healthy sleep is really important.
So let us know if you're here. Comment what kind of things do you do as a routine before bed? Do you do any exercises? Do you do a little reading, meditation, or just some breathing? What helps you to sleep well?
What is your secret?
Yeah, let us know your secrets. All you brain masters out there, if you've taken body and brain classes before, is there anything you learned there that you like to apply before you sleep?
And while you reply that, then we have one more tip.
One more tip, and many of you know this as the #1 sleep exercise tip.
This is our secret.
Wow, okay, so he's going to get up on stage here. So Minjae is doing toe tapping. Toe tapping, toe tapping. Try to touch the feet to the outside of the floor and then tap the inside of the feet together. Can you do it at this speed? This is like 70 miles an hour right here. So you can see he's doing it sitting. You can also do this lying down in bed. That's why it's really great before sleep. Now, why do we do this exercise? Toe tapping lets the upper body relax while the lower body is very active. Lower body. Wooden pillow, Emma says, before sleep. Very good. Yeah. Toe tapping, right. So, before bed, if you do this exercise with the lower body, it's going to bring that fire energy down. Healthy legs help us to feel a healthy core, which is, what we're talking about, that core energy. How are you feeling?
I feel great.
Feel great? Do you feel muscles working?
I feel hot here.
So especially that heat, heaviness, sometimes when you do toe tapping, you'll feel like the legs really get tired. It's a lot of work. That's a good sign. Let's do 1 more minute. Comment if you want Minjae to keep doing toe tapping longer than 1 minute.
1 hour.
You have 30 seconds to write a comment, and he has to follow how long he's going to do toe tapping for today.
Wow, great.
I hope there's some very ambitious people commenting because I want to see him really do this training for a long time.
And I will fall asleep.
Yes, we'll fall asleep. You can also do this exercise as part of a core strengthening routine. Toe tapping is going to activate all the way up into the hips and lower back. Those muscles can become stronger as well. If you try this, you will feel it. You'll know that those muscles are working. Also, inner thigh, good for the first chakra. So keep doing toe tapping before bed, especially when you've got a lot of thinking. It's going to pull that fire energy down to where you're feeling the muscles. Okay, I'm not seeing. How long should you do it before bed? Babette is asking. The simplest answer, how long should you do this before bed? Until you start falling asleep. Emma's encouraging, you can do it, Minjae Nasanim. I want to know a number. I want to know how long you instruct him to keep going. We are here at your service. Okay, just 1 more minute.
1 more minute. Okay.
1 more minute.
It feels like a reality show.
Yeah, this is a reality show. You guys choose the reality for Minjae. So before bed, I would say give yourself at least 3 minutes and probably 5 to 10 minutes of toe tapping. I know it sounds like a lot, especially if you can't fall asleep. Just decide, I'm going to keep doing this at least 5 minutes. Even if it feels heavy, even if I'm very uncomfortable, I'm going to keep doing toe tapping. When you stop, we're going to check with Minjae what he feels after he stops. 30 more seconds. That's right. Increase the speed. 80 miles an hour. And stop.
Whew.
So what do you feel?
Oh, I'm sweating now. And also I feel very relaxed. My upper body and no thinking. And my thighs are very hot. And also even my knees become so comfortable.
Wow. So you might not expect it, but that exercise can make you sweat.
Yes.
So maybe you don't want to do that much, but at least you want to feel some heat moving into the lower body. I guarantee it's going to be a little bit easier to fall asleep.
And I do toe tapping every night. And as I do it, then I often reflect myself during the day. Then it is really helping for my mind, not wonder, but really direct my mind to what happened today and what was my consciousness and all that.
At night when I do training before bed, if it's tapping, if it's breathing or stretching, I also often reflect, even without trying, I unconsciously reflect on what was going through my mind during the day and I let it go or I finish it. And I didn't know that it was still on my mind until I do that exercise.
Then why don't you do some guided meditation?
Yeah.
Helping you to reflect yourself.
So you can use this video anytime, come to this meditation. We'll do a little sound meditation, and why don't you do some breathing, or if you have the space, why don't you do some light movement or toe tapping or whatever intestine exercise you like.
Try to feel your body. So we will use some musical instrument and then you can feel your body and create some vibration.
So why don't we start with the drum?
Okay, you might want to close your eyes and feel your body.
Remember to breathe. Right away, I can feel the chest area and the stomach area. Ooh. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the vibration in your body. I can feel the forehead relaxing. Automatically breathing, getting deeper. You may want to move your body with the spine. Relax your neck. Feel the rhythm all the way to your bones, deep in your abdomen. Your body's relaxing with this rhythm and vibration. Your head feels lighter, more comfortable. Your back muscles feel looser. Breathe. 3 more deep breaths. Comment, let us know what you feel. Wow. Can you feel some energy moving? Feel your body. system opening up. Last 1 minute. Now, feel the space between your palms. Breathe in, breathe out. If you've done this before, this is energy meditation. Feel the space between your palms. If this is new to you, you can rub the hands together, feel the heat. We do this to focus the mind on the body feeling. Breathe in and breathe out. Through vibration, you can feel a deeper awareness of your body. And you can feel an awareness of your energy. The subtle sensations of the hands, the heat and vibration. Breathe in and breathe out. As you focus on the feeling of energy and vibration, naturally your breathing becomes a little deeper. Your mind becomes a little calmer and clearer. Your body can get warmer in your core. Take one more deep breath. And slowly bring your hands down. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Great job. So if you are doing this meditation with us, why don't you comment and let us know what you felt. If you're watching this later, we're going to look at these comments again later. So let us know, what did you experience? What did you feel with the different sounds, with the breathing, feeling your body? What kind of things did you notice?
I hope you incorporate some of the tips here to your daily life, so then you will have a deeper and sounder sleep.
That's right. So if you enjoyed, let us know. Please like this video, share this video, definitely comment, let us know what kind of things you felt and also what you'd be interested in talking about with us. We're going to be back again next week.
And subscribe to our channel, and we hope we keep communicating together.
Yeah, if you're watching us on Facebook and Instagram, please also go to YouTube, Body and Brain TV. That's Body, letter N, Brain. And let us know and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, okay?
Yes. So we will come back next Friday with another topic.
Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time to join with us here and do some practice together. We hope you sleep well, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much. We are Brain Masters from Body and Brain.
Bye-bye. See you.